You clicked on this video, so that likely means that you've heard about the many benefits of CLEP testing and you are ready to start taking CLEP tests so you can save time and money in college and achieve your goals. But if that's not you and you don't really know what CLEP testing is or if it's the right thing for you, then I encourage you to go watch my video titled CLEP, The Secret to Graduating Early and Saving Thousands in College. In that video, I explained 5 different ways that CLEP can be used to optimize your college experience. Then, once you know that CLEP is something you're interested in, come back to this video, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through the very first steps that you want to take once you know that you want to start CLEP testing. Also, there's a PDF guide that goes along with this video, so head down to the description box where you can find the link to my step-by-step guide to choosing which CLEP exams to take. That guide lists out all the steps we're going to cover in this video and it provides the exact links that you want to go to. It also provides various examples of the specific information you're looking for at specific colleges. And those can be really helpful to browse through to get a good idea of exactly what you're looking for at your college. And you might get lucky and one of the examples I provided is your college and everything's right there for you. So feel free to pause this video, head down to the description box and get that PDF guide downloaded and opened up so that you can follow along, get all the links that you need, and make sure you don't miss a thing. All right, let's get started. So we have 8 total steps we're gonna take. We're gonna power right through them, and by the time we're done, you are gonna have a solid plan for how to start conquering your college degree. Okay, step number 1 is to determine if you are eligible to take a CLEP exam. Now, this is not an issue for most people, and the answer is a quick and easy yes, but you want to establish your eligibility first and foremost because we don't want anyone to end up studying for a CLEP exam just to find out that they can't actually take it. The College Board rules are anyone can take a CLEP exam as long as you meet 3 requirements. 1 is that you must be 13 years of age or older. 2, you must live in the United States. And 3, you must not be currently involved in the creation of CLEP test preparation materials. Now, there is an exception to rule number 2 that you have to live in the United States, and that is for active duty military and their spouses. So in my PDF guide, I have a link to the College Board website where active duty military can register to get that exception. So if that applies to you, make sure to check that out in my PDF guide. All right, so for most people, this is a quick and easy yes, and you can move right on to step number 2. Step number 2 is to determine whether your college or university accepts CLEP credits. Now, most colleges and universities accept CLEP credits, but not all. The University of Pennsylvania, for example, is a university that does not accept CLEP credits. In order to show you how to find this out, I'm going to share my screen to show you the College Board's CLEP credit policy search feature. This search function contains a database of all the colleges and universities that accept CLEP credit. The link to this search, along with all the other links I'm going to be using today, is included in the step-by-step guide to choosing which CLEP exams to take, which I hope you've downloaded already, but if you haven't, it's linked in the description on this YouTube video. All right, I'm going to search an example university. So I'll do Arizona State University. Okay, I see Arizona State University pops up here, so I'm going to click on it. And now I'm going to click on this button that says See School's CLEP Policy. All right, so College Board search has a result for Arizona State University. It's got this college code, and it's got score and credit information by exam. I see that multiple CLEP exams come up on this list. There's the name of the CLEP exam, there's the minimum score for credit, and the credit hours awarded. So the reason why I like this search function provided by the College Board is because it's a very quick and easy way to verify whether or not your college or university accepts CLEP credits. If your university shows up on this website, that means they're registered with the College Board and they definitely accept CLEP credits. However, I actually completely ignore all the details provided by this search function by the College Board. I don't even look at the actual CLEP exams listed. I don't look at these minimum scores required, and I don't look at the credit hours awarded. And the reason why is because this is actually not an official source for that information. This list could be incorrect or it could be out of date. So you don't want to make any decisions based off of this list. But if you do see results here when you search the name of your school, then you can safely say that your college does accept CLEP credits, and it's worth continuing with the next steps in this process to finding out which CLEP exam you should take. So if you determined that 1, you are eligible to take a CLEP exam, and 2, your college or university accepts CLEP credits, then you're ready to move on to step number 3. And step number 3 is to find your degree program. This is important because you need to find out exactly which courses you're required to take to earn your degree at your university, because you ultimately want to find out which of those courses could be covered by a CLEP exam. So you want to pull that list, and that list of the exact classes that you're required to take is typically called your degree program or your degree plan. Now, you may already have a copy of your degree program, and if you do, feel free to pull that out and you can just skip ahead to the next chapter of this video. But if you don't, you can usually find that information online at your university's website. But if you're struggling to find it, you can always contact your university directly to ask them for a copy of your degree program. I'm going to share my screen now to show you how you can find a copy of your degree program online. An easy way to find your degree plan is just through a Google search. So I'll do an example Google search, continuing with Arizona State University, since I already know that they accept CLEP credits. So the key here is to just throw in the right keywords that will help you get the results you're looking for. So I'm going to do Arizona State University, so you'll do the name of your university, and then degree programs, undergraduate course, I gotta spell that right, undergraduate course requirements, and then the name of whatever degree you're searching for. So I'll just do like a marketing degree. Okay, seems like a lot of random words, kind of long, but you just want to throw in the right keywords so you can try and capture the result you're looking for. I'm going to just click on this first result, Arizona State University Marketing, Bachelor's of Science Online, so I'll click on that. And this opens up with a page here about online Bachelor of Science in Marketing. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just going to scroll down. Okay, so we've got the overview, details, courses. I want to know the exact courses, so I'm just going to click on courses here. And okay, so they've got marketing degree courses. If I look at these are actually specific marketing courses and there's nothing else provided. I want to know the full list of courses that are required for the marketing degree. So I'm actually going to click on this link right here that says View Full Major Map. So each university has a different term they use to refer to the list of courses required for a degree. So Arizona State University is using the term major map. I tend to say degree plan. I've noticed that the term I see most often is degree program. Regardless, hopefully through that Google search of keywords that I gave you, you should be able to find what you're looking for and locate your degree plan for your university. Let's see. So now, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for here. They've got all kinds of classes, like English classes, computer applications. They're listing all the specific exact courses that are required for an Arizona State University marketing degree. With the exact code. So ENG 101 or MAT 210, these are the exact courses you want, and they're breaking it out by term so that like these are each of your semesters, and there's probably 8 total. Yeah, right here. So that's the entire 4-year degree, all the classes required. So this is exactly what you're looking for. You want to try and find this for your university, for your degree. But some universities actually have 2 different lists. That's one thing to keep in mind. They'll have one list that includes all the required classes specific to your major, and then another list that is required general education courses. Harvard is an example of a university that does it that way. So if that's the case for your university,
You'll just want to make sure to get a copy of both lists.
Step number 4 is to save a copy of your degree program. I made this a separate step because you're going to be referring to this degree program a lot throughout your time in college. And you're going to want to refer to it a lot as you plan your class schedule and plan your CLEP exam schedule. So you want it to be easy to access and pull out and look at whenever you need it. So bookmark it, print it out, whatever's easiest for you. I recommend that you print it out. That way you can mark it up, write notes on it, whatever you need to do, and just quickly be able to refer to that later. Moving on to step number 5. Now that you've located the list of the exact courses that you're required to take to earn your degree, now there's another list you want to locate, and that's the list of CLEP test credit equivalent courses at your university. It's important that you determine exactly which courses are eligible to receive CLEP credit with your university before you take a CLEP exam. Just because your university accepts a certain CLEP exam doesn't mean that they're going to accept it for the exact class on your degree plan, so you really want to make sure you confirm this information beforehand. I'm about to show you how you can find the information online, but if you're struggling to find it online, you can always contact your university directly to ask them for this information. But I do have one comment about contacting your university, because you can actually find most of the information that I'm suggesting that you go find online by asking your university these questions directly. However, I strongly recommend that you do your research on your own beforehand and try to find this information online on your own. And that's because you never know on whatever day you enter your registrar's office at your university if the person that's working there really has all the right information. And I would hate for you to show up and talk to someone who, has incomplete or inaccurate information and for you to base your decisions on that. So I definitely recommend that you do your research online on your own, find out everything you can, and then you can contact your university to try and fill in any missing information you have. And that's the best case scenario, because then you're armed with good information and you can go verify it with your college or university. And that really helps ensure that you have all the information you need and you can avoid any miscommunication, which could result in missed opportunities or time wasted. So now I'm going to share my screen to show you how you can find CLEP credit equivalent courses online for your university.
To find your university's CLEP examination credit equivalent courses online, you can just start by Googling the name of your university. I'll use Arizona State University again. Arizona State University. And then just follow it with keywords like CLEP, policy, examination credit equivalencies, transfer guidelines. Those are some good keywords you could use to find what you're looking for here. If you put all those keywords in your search, there's a good chance that you're going to find what you're looking for. So let's see what comes up. There's a sponsored result, and then there's this credit by examination ASU academic catalog. That sounds like what I'm looking for, so I'm going to click on that. Okay, here we go. Credit by examination. They've got a bunch of information here. If I scroll down, I see types of examinations, college level examination program, CLEP. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, CLEP credit, click to expand. Okay, here we go. This is what we're looking for. We've got the exact names of CLEP exams, like American Government, American Literature. And then next to that, they've got the credit hours that are awarded and the equivalent class. So they have the exact course code that's unique to Arizona State University that you can get credit for that CLEP exam. So this is the list that you want to find for your university. And if you find it helpful, you can click through some of the other examples that I provided in my PDF guide to get a really good feel of what you're looking for your university.
So now you have your two lists. You have the list of the exact courses that are required for your degree plan, and you have the list of the CLEP test credit equivalent courses for your university. So now you can move on to step number 6. And this next step, you really just want to take a close look at both of those lists. And your goal here is to identify which courses on your degree plan that you could potentially earn credit for using a CLEP exam. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. Just do it however's easiest for you. I personally would probably take a close look at that CLEP test credit equivalent courses list first, and then go through my degree plan with a highlighter and highlight the courses in my degree plan that also show up on that CLEP test credit equivalent courses list. This could be helpful because then you can look back at your degree plan in the future and easily see highlighted all the courses on your degree plan that you could earn credit for with a CLEP exam. The next thing that you might want to do is flip your degree plan over, and on the back, you could write out a list of all the courses that you could potentially earn credit for with a CLEP exam. Just write a list of those courses and line it up with the name of the exact CLEP exam that you'd want to take to earn credit for that course. And that can be really helpful to just have that list right there to refer to. And also, sometimes the actual course name and the CLEP exam name are a little different, so that can help make it easy for you to just really keep it straight which one goes with which. Now you have your personal list of CLEP exams that you can take to earn credit towards your degree plan. And this is awesome because you narrow down your focus to just the CLEP exams that matter to you. So the next step you want to take, which is step number 7, is to go through that list of CLEP exams and identify the minimum score required for each of those exams by your university in order to earn credit. This is something that you want to knock out right now because the minimum score required to earn credit is going to inform how much you need to study for that exam in order to pass and get the credit. And so that will help you prioritize which CLEP exam you want to take first, because you likely want to start with the ones that you think are easiest for you in order to get that credit quickly. So you can usually find this information in the same part of your university's website where you found the CLEP test credit equivalent courses. So I'm going to share my screen to show you an example of what this looks like.
Back to the Arizona State University CLEP credit equivalent courses list that we found online. So looking through this list, I can see these notes on the side here that say, when a certain score is required. So for example, American Literature says students must score 55 or higher. And if I scroll down, there's even more examples like these language courses right here. For the French language CLEP exam, there's varying levels to the scores. So the higher the score you get on the exam, the more classes you can earn credit for. But I notice that there's a lot of these classes and CLEP exams included in this list that don't say what minimum score is required. But my best guess would be that a 50 out of 80 is required because that is the most typical minimum score required. However, you do not want to assume. So I'm going to scroll back up here and just kind of read this description so I can figure out what we're looking for. Okay, I see this says, to obtain credit or placement for all subject exams except English, History, French, German, and Spanish, a student must receive a score of 50 or higher. So there you go. That lets you know you need a 50 out of 80 or higher in order to get credit for any of these courses on this list, as long as it's not specified that you actually need a higher score. So just a note on this is that I really recommend that you take a minute to read this entire page on your university's website. So I'm not going to read through this full page with you guys right now on this video for Arizona State University, but when you find this page on your university's website that talks about how you get examination credits, definitely read it carefully. That way you can get all the information you need and make sure you're not missing anything before you start studying for and scheduling your CLEP exams.
While you're looking at your university's credit by examination policies online, I want to mention something that I didn't actually write out in that PDF guide, which is that you may want to consider other examination credit that you could earn at your university besides just CLEP credits. For example, if you took advanced placement or AP classes in high school, then you could potentially have already earned credit for some courses on your degree plan by taking the AP exam. And if that's the case, then you won't need to take the CLEP exam to earn credit for those courses. However, you always want to make sure to check your university's policies and really look through that information online to know for sure, because you don't want to assume and assume incorrectly. For example, when I was in high school, I passed the AP Calculus exam, and I thought for sure that meant I didn't have to take any math classes at my university. But I was wrong. I found out that my university didn't accept AP credits at all for the math class that I was required to take, but it would accept the CLEP exam credit. So at first, I thought I needed to take the college mathematics exam to get credit for the math course on my degree plan. But then later I found out that I actually can't get credit for it with the college mathematics CLEP exam, and that I needed to take the college algebra CLEP exam instead. Just an example of one of the many reasons why you want to make sure to know your university's policies and really look into the details before you start taking CLEP exams. Okay, now the last step, step number 8, is to determine the maximum number of CLEP credits that your university allows. Every university has a limit to the number of transfer credits or examination credits that they will allow you to use to get class credits. Very few universities do not have a limit. So you want to make sure you find out this number so that you can plan out exactly which CLEP exams you want to take in order to earn credit, and plan your class schedule and plan your CLEP exam schedule accordingly. This information is generally available in the same part of the university website where you found the CLEP test credit equivalent courses online.
Going back to using Arizona State University as our example, if I scroll to the top here of this credit by examination page on the website, I can see this very first bullet point says, a student may earn no more than 60 hours of credit by examination for any or all programs, including ASU comprehensive and proficiency exams. So that number, 60, is something you want to keep in mind if you're attending Arizona State University. You cannot get credit for more than 60 hours through CLEP exams. So there's no point in taking any more exams beyond that. Now, since most college courses are around 3 credit hours each, that means Arizona State University, you can potentially get credit for 20 college classes using CLEP exams. So that's huge. This is about 2 whole years of school. So there's a lot of potential to graduate early and save a lot of money.
So now you have it. Those are the 8 steps to finding out exactly which CLEP exams you should take to earn credit towards your college degree. So I encourage you to make a study plan and start knocking out those CLEP exams so you can start earning credit and achieving your goals. Now, if you are struggling to figure out which CLEP exams you should prioritize taking first, or how to prioritize your list in general, and you'd like to see a video about how to make those kinds of decisions, please leave a comment for me down below saying how to prioritize. And if I see that comment, I'll know you guys want to see a video about that, and I could start making a video for you. Or if you want to know exactly how you should be studying for a CLEP exam, leave a comment down below that says how to study. That way I can know you guys want to see that, and I can make a video explaining how you should study for a CLEP exam. But if you have any other questions or comments, please let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to answer your question or put it in the queue for another video to make in the future in order to answer that question. If you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell that's going to notify you whenever we release a new video. The goal of this channel is not only to help you save time and money in college, but also to unlock your potential to perform at your best.